The October 7th attacks unleashed the bloodlust of Israeli society, bringing forth a seemingly unlimited wellspring of hatred for Palestinians in the besieged Gaza Strip and open, unadulterated calls for their total destruction through grotesque forms of violence.
אני לא נרדם טוב בלי שאני רואה בתים קורסים בעזה. מה אני אעשה? עוד בתים, עוד מגדלים, שלא יהיה להם לאן לחזור. אגב, בתקופת התנ"ך גם היו זורים את האדמה במלח.
לדעתי, צה"ל היה יכול לתת מכת פתיחה כואבת יותר, עם 100,000 הרוגים, בהתחלה, כן.
I don't care about Gaza. I literally don't care. For all I care, they can go out and swim in the sea. I want to see dead bodies of terrorists around Gaza.
אני רוצה מוות למחבלים, אני רוצה את האפשרות לערוף ראש אחרי ראש של הנוח'בה. בני כלבים, צריך למוטט אותם, להרוס אותם מבחינתי, להרוג את כולם, לעשות את הכל אבק, צה"ל יפרז את השטח ונתחיל לבנות שמה.
As Israel readied for its ground invasion of Gaza, popular performers appeared at military encampments to rally the troops for a campaign of mass extermination.
עזה יא שחורה יא פח זבל, עזה יא שרמוטה, עזה יא בת 1000 זונה, כול שלאים עם אמא שלך, עזה יא בת זונה.
Meanwhile, viewers of Israel's national broadcaster were treated to this delightful pro-war anthem sung by a chorus of children.
People in Gaza.
Why? What did they do to you?
People in Gaza need to die.
Is that seriously what you think?
I am killed 2 people Palestinian.
I don't believe you did that.
I am in the army in Israel.
Since October 7th, TikTok has become the most popular venue for Israelis seeking to flaunt their support for the killing of Palestinians. One of the top viral trends features Israelis, including children, in blackface, lip-syncing a comedic song to mock people in Gaza who lost their electricity due to Israel's siege. In the occupied West Bank, Israeli forces began rounding up Palestinian men in droves and tortured them by forcing them to sit bound and blindfolded in open areas while listening for hours to a popular Israeli children's song. Soon the song became the basis for a national TikTok challenge as Israeli soldiers filmed themselves blasting it at kidnapped and blindfolded Palestinians. Israeli patriots answered the challenge by using their own children as props to mock the Palestinian captives. And in the middle of a shopping mall, these ultra-Orthodox Israelis got in on the fun. Israelis truly enjoyed the opportunity to humiliate Palestinians. Here's a group of Israeli soldiers in the living room of a family in the occupied Palestinian West Bank city of Jenin. Back in the Gaza Strip, Israelis frolicked on bicycles looted from the homes of Palestinians they destroyed. The Israelis also held dance parties inside the besieged territory. They sang nursery rhymes for their children in homes they occupied. One soldier dedicated a bombing to his daughter. And inside a destroyed Gaza school, an Israeli officer delivered what he called a Zionist humanitarian teaching lesson.
טוב, ילדים חמודים, את השיעור בערבית סיימנו. היום נלמד שיעור חדש. שיעור חדש. היום נלמד על עם ישראל. עם ישראל לא לפחד מדרך ארוכה.
Another Israeli soldier found edification by vandalizing a gift shop in the Jabalia refugee camp. And as the holiday of Hanukkah arrived, soldiers erected a giant menorah in the ruins of the neighborhood of Shujaiya. They then celebrated the holiday by blowing up more civilian homes. Israeli tank gunners observed the Festival of Light by firing one shell at an apartment building for each night of the holiday. Meanwhile, back in the city of Jenin, Israeli soldiers blared Jewish prayers from a mosque they occupied. Israelis really seem to enjoy blowing other people's houses up.
מתחיל הניצחון. עם ישראל חי.
They also enjoy getting facials, while their units lob artillery shells into civilian neighborhoods in Gaza. Back on the home front, Israelis signed their names and wrote cute messages on artillery shells destined for civilian homes in Gaza. By this point, the Israelis have reduced much of Gaza to ashes and ruins. And they have big plans for the place after the operation is over.
הארץ שלנו, כל הארץ, כולל עזה, כולל לבנון, כל הארץ המובטחת. אנחנו נחזור.
לא יהיו בתים, לא יהיו ערבים, רק זו דרך אלגנטית, רומנטית כזאת לומר, אני רוצה לראות את הים. איך תראה את הים? לא יהיו בתים, לא יהיו ערבים, תראה את הים. הרעיון הוא עזה יהודית.
Why?
The hyper-entitled, easily triggered, and essentially violent Israeli personality on display in this video is not only found in areas controlled by Israel's military. Here's an Israeli attacking a man and his young son in New York City for wearing a Palestinian kufiya in a public park.
I'm not going to do that. Don't come near me, though.
Don't take pictures.
Is going to say anything?
Don't take pictures.
Touch me.
And here's another Israeli assaulting New Yorkers and threatening to urinate on them for protesting her country's assault on Gaza.
Don't touch me.
You okay with
Get away
your
from me.
hand, man?
Get away from me.
Your hand,
Get away
man?
from me.
Good.
Alright, bye.
I'm gonna pee on you if I go.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool.
Don't pee on me. I will be more than happy to pee on somebody like you.
I think now it's the time that we need to erase Gaza. There is people inside, our people inside, that kidnap, and now we need to kill all of them and free Israel.
This absolutely psychotic behavior emerged from within a borderless, constantly expanding entity currently engaged in a genocidal rampage against a defenseless, mostly refugee population in Gaza. Every day, as Israelis massacre hundreds of civilians, they take to social media to flaunt their sadism and broadcast their crimes to the world. They seem to want everyone to know how proud they are of what they're doing, and that this is who they truly are. So even as the perpetrators try to play the victim,
from now on, my team and I will wear yellow stars.
decent people around the world reel in horror and are left to wonder, what in the hell is wrong with Israelis?